I used to be just like you, a hopeless romantic with an active imagination. And then one day, I woke up and I realized that my generation only wants to hook up. Alas, I sit here, stretching, as I approach my mature years, preparing to die alone, as I remain celibate, cute, calm, and unbothered.
Kelly Stamps. We all know that you're really bothered, and you're probably panicking. But I will supply the antidote to this dating crisis that we have here in 2024 and beyond. And it probably comes down to two culprits. Just two. One, nice guys. Two, naive women. Anytime I hear a young lady say,
And I realized that my generation only wants to hook up.
I know she ain't sleeping with nice guys. She's going after the players. She's going after the bad boys. And here's how women like Kelly Stamps is naive. One, she probably has an inflated sense of self, right? She's making a bunch of money. She has professional success. Her YouTube is popping. She probably feels like a celebrity. Therefore, she goes after guys that are probably way out of her league. Yeah, that's right. And two, she's naive because she thinks that, all right, well, I've been hooking up with these guys and all they want is sex. So her assumption is all guys are like this. No, just the bad boys and the players, okay? Truth is, you can't see the nice guys that would be glad to be in a relationship with you, Kelly Stamps, because you ignore them. You think you're too good for them. There lies the problem. But I don't really deal with women issues on my channel. You know my channel's focused on the development of men. So for men, let's focus on your problem. Your problem is that you're a nice guy. And listen, I suffer from nice guy syndrome at times too. My dad was a nice guy. That's where I get it from. And you all know that we learn a lot of our habits and our attitudes in the home. And I saw my dad being very kind to women that did not deserve it until he had the balls to get up and leave. That's right. He got a divorce, not from my mom, but from the woman he chose to marry. But he, too, was in love with a woman that thought she was too good for him, my mom. Yeah, and she left him for another man. Yeah. He did remarry, but he remarried another woman in a similar fashion where she thought she was too good for him, but he got sick of it. So I could speak to this nice guy archetype very well. And before I give you my impressions on what a nice guy should do, how about I share with you what a wonderful woman said a nice guy should do in the dating market.
You need to make women think you don't need them. Women know that you need them for sex. You need to make them think you don't. You need to learn how to say no. When you put a period after no, it becomes a complete sentence. Don't say no, but, and try to explain yourself. No. Learn how to stand up for yourself, be more stern and dominant. Women respond to dominance. You know, women try to talk all that shit. Equality, gender equality, we're equal. We're not equal. Women seek out alphas that are dominant. Women will get a good guy that listens to them and does all those things that women claim to want, right? And then they'll turn around and cheat on that guy or leave and dump that guy for a man that's gonna ignore them for several days and contact them at 11 o'clock at night talking about, what's up? What are you doing? You want to come over?
She ain't lying. And that is precisely the paradox of dating, right? When you do too much for a woman, she leaves you. And when you do too little, she sticks around. I remember giving a woman too much attention. And you know what she did? She friend-zoned me. And then I remember having a rotation of girls, right? Probably about 4 or 5 girls. And I might have hit them up literally when she said at 11 o'clock at night when I want some booty. And they come. And they kept coming. All of them. In fact, I did end up losing one of them when I started to be too nice. Because out of all the girls, I started to favor one. And I started to give her more attention. And then I lost her completely. But when I was dogging her out, she loved it. She stayed with me. And all these things were kind of happenstance, right? I didn't plan this. I didn't plan to be the really nice guy to that girl who friend zoned me. It just happened. And I didn't plan to be a dog to this rotation of girls who stuck with me for, I think I had that rotation for like a year and a half, almost 2 years. I mean, rotations don't last forever, but that's a pretty good time to be spinning plates, right? Juggling all these different girls. So I would say this. This is what I would say. If you are a nice guy like me and you suffer from the minute you like a girl, you treat her way better than every other girl, stop. You got to treat all women the same. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I know. Women reward bad behavior and they punish good behavior. They reward bad behavior and they punish good behavior. I don't know why, but this is what it is. And as men, we can't change them. You're not going to change them. You're not going to change Kelly Stamps. Kelly Stamps is still going to keep going for the guys that are out of her league, and they're going to keep pumping and dumping her. So instead of being the nice guy she ignores, be the guy that pumps and dumps. Kelly, you're probably going to see this video, and I'm sorry, but I'm just telling the truth. You are an attractive girl. You are worth probably being a wife. You seem like a nice girl. You're sweet. You're entertaining. All that stuff. You just have to switch the kind of men you go for. And I heard you go for white men. I'm not saying white men don't generally like black women, but they don't generally like black women. They might give you a spin for fun. Listen, I grew up around white boys, and they all told me that they would hook up with a black girl for fun, but a lot of them had no interest in marrying black women.
But I'm just not attracted sexually to black women. I actually tried to kind of see a black girl for a little bit, but I just couldn't like get into it.
Do I want white men to be racist like this? No, but it is what it is. So guess what? You got to get in where you fit in. So maybe try dating a man from your own race if you really are serious about marriage. And hopefully you're not one of those black girls that don't think, I don't find black men attractive. If you are, well, then your bad luck is your bad luck. And for men like me that are nice guys, we just have to have boundaries and standards. What I'm doing from now on is I'm qualifying girls to make sure they have a couple qualities that I definitely want. One is that you must really like me, be attracted to me, and you must verbalize it. I'm not dating any girl that I got to wonder, is she attracted to me? Does she like me? Does she want me? Not going. I don't care. I told you guys I got 400 plus matches on Hinge, and I could get 400 more probably. You know, from my experience in life, I've been a very desirable guy. I'm staying in the gym. I keep my mind healthy. I make YouTube videos. I'm probably going to be fucking wealthy. I'm probably going to make money, and it's all good. It's all gravy. I'm focusing on my goals. You guys should focus on your goals too. Get your money up. Right? Get your honey up. Get your wealth up, right? And leave these girls in the dust. And that girl who you think that, oh my God, if I don't text her back, she's never going to talk to me again. You're wrong. There's a dude that she's waiting for his text, and he still ain't going to text her back. Let me tell you this one time I was in Hollywood. I'm going to tell you about the story I was in Hollywood. I went out to Hollywood one time with my cousin, who's really cool with the D'Amelios. Shout out to the D'Amelios. Great family, cool family. I got to meet the D'Amelios. I was in their house and all that stuff. I didn't know who they were at the time, so I couldn't soak in their celebrity power or whatever. But what I remember vividly is one of the daughters, I won't say who, but one of the daughters said that there's this guy who still hasn't returned her text, and she literally is one of the top TikTokers on the planet, and she was like, yeah, and this guy still hasn't texted me back. You know, and she said that in front of a group of people. Anyway, the long story short is this. Here's a girl who is super famous, right? Very popular, top girl. And she's still concerned that there's a guy that's not paying attention to her. She's not talking about the guy that gives her all the flowers and is always texting her after 2 minutes after seeing her text. No, she's still focused on the guy that won't respond to her. This is what works with women. Women are very responsive to men that aren't responsive to them. They're drawn to it. Think of it like the murder mystery novels they love to read. They love to discover things. They're curious. They're nosy. They're trying to figure it out. So if you don't respond to a girl a lot, she's trying to figure out, what's going on? Does he like me? Does he care about me? And she needs to feel that way in order to like you. Bobby Rio, he's a great dating coach. He's red pill, but he's a great dating coach, and I recommend him. He said this: women conflate longing for love. That means if they long for you, they assume they love you. So what do you got to do? You got to keep your distance, okay? Corey Wayne talked about how, you got to keep tension in a relationship. And you lose tension every time you come together with a girl, and you build tension every time you separate. He said, imagine there's a string between my hands. When you separate, you're building tension. When you come together, tension is gone. So you constantly have to push and pull with women. It's unfortunate. But I'm telling people nowadays in a MGTOW sense that you need to just say, I don't even give a goddamn about women right now. I don't. If you're a young guy, you haven't really had your fun, go have your fun. I'm not saying don't do it. But for all you men like me who've had your fun, you've been with a ton of women, you ran it up already, you realize it's all the same shit. Booty is booty. What the hell's the difference? Focus on yourself and let women pursue you. I've been chased by women my entire life, and I'm going to tell you, they'll keep chasing. They'll keep pursuing. And I didn't do anything. Okay, I didn't do anything to deserve it. Anyway, that's my take on the dating issue. It really comes down to nice guys and naive women. Women, y'all think y'all way better than what you really are. Y'all go after men that are bad boys and playboys because it makes you feel some way. You got to stop trusting your emotions, but don't take it from me. Take it from Kelly Stamp. She's just going to, every guy just wants to hook up, have sex. She's just going to die alone and be celibate. Try it. Be celibate. Don't sleep with anybody. What the hell is that going to do? You're not punishing the world. You're punishing yourself. I'm not saying be a whore, but you're not punishing the world. The reality of it is you need to do what you did with those bad boys with the nice guys. But you probably won't do it, so I know it's falling on deaf ears. Nice guys. Again, boundaries, standards. Stop simping for women. Stop putting for JJ on a pedestal. It's just a good time. Reality, you're going to get way more out of your life if you focus on yourself. Okay? If you like this video, like my video, subscribe to the channel. The channel blowing up. Help us get to 10,000 subs. And check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys over there.